Hey y'all, happy Monday. I pray that everybody had the best weekend of your life and that your week is off to a great start. And if it's not, you still got time to turn things around. Um, I just wanted to hop on, well, not hop on, but do a quick video real quick and just answer some of the questions that I've received about my journey to becoming an author. There are a few questions that I've received quite often, so I'm just going to take a moment to answer those three questions. And the first question is, what inspired you to write a book? Well, first of all, I never even saw myself as an author. I never even saw myself as a person that would one day write a book. I always thought that writing was for celebrities, for famous people. Um, but what happened was about 2 years ago when I initially shared my story of being straight out of alcoholism and from substance abuse to a woman of substance, I realized that people were attracted to my story and they were attracted to the fact that I was very honest and I'm very transparent in the things that I share on social media. When I shared it initially, I was just going to share it because I had a cute little photo shoot with my straight out of alcoholism t-shirt. I was just going to share it and I was going to be done with it. But the more that I realized that I was impacting people, the more that they were reaching out to me, letting me know how my life or my story has inspired them or has influenced them to do things differently in their life, I continue to share. And about last year, I decided that I don't want people to think that this is it. So I wrote the book to fill in the gap. And because people see me nowadays, and some people probably just think this is who I've always been, especially if you met me in the last 3 years. So I wrote the book to fill in the gap for the people to let them know that I'm a real person with real struggles that have overcome real life issues. And I felt like it was very necessary and it was needed, especially in a world of social media where everybody's sharing their highlight reel. People need to know that I didn't just arrive in this space. It was definitely a process. So that's what inspired me to write the book, to put some truth out there, some transparency, some honesty, and come to take the mask off, So the second question is, how are you so transparent and so honest in the book? The honest answer to that is because I made a decision to heal. So I've healed properly long before Saved, Sober, and Sitting Pretty was a thought. I've healed before there was even a single word on the manuscript, and that allowed me to be honest and to be open because none of those things have power. Not the mommy issues, not the daddy issues, not the abandonment, not the heartbreak, not the promiscuity, not the single parenting, not the alcoholism, not the low self-esteem. Like none of those things have power over me. So that's what put me in a position to be able to share openly and honestly with my readers in hopes to be able to bring somebody else to that space of healing and to that space of moving forward with their lives no matter what they've gone through. And because I'm in a different space now where I know that everything that happened to me, it didn't happen for me. It happened so that I can share it with somebody else. And since I'm in that space, I kept that in mind the whole entire time when I was writing, because I'm an avid reader, and when I read autobiographies of sorts, like if you're not going to tell me the whole story, don't tell me anything. So I wrote the way that I like to read, and I stayed away from the things. If I didn't want to share it, I just stayed away from it. If I was comfortable sharing it, I shared it. And I was very open and honest in the process because I've healed from it. And so I put myself out there to let somebody know, that potentially let my readers know that, girl, you ain't alone. I done been through that. I done said that. I've done that. And I know people have probably read the books like, wow, she said that or she did that. Like, yes, I did. 34-year-old Ebony probably wouldn't say a lot, not probably, wouldn't say a lot of those things that y'all read about, and she definitely wouldn't do the things that y'all read about. But 24-year-old Ebony was out for blood, and she was hurting, and she hadn't healed, and she was dealing with things in the dark by herself, feeling alone, and she was a very entitled individual. I can remember being 22, 23 years old, waking up just angry. Like, who wakes up angry? Like, you have another day at life, another chance to get things right, and you wake up angry. I would wake up and be like, I'm just going to piss somebody else off today because I'm mad. Because I had the mindset that somebody owes me something. but nobody owed me anything. So those were the moments that I had, that I went back to in my life, that allowed me to produce what I produced in Save Sober and Sitting Pretty. Um, so, and the last question is so funny. It was, is your book a tell-all? No, man, my book is not a tell-all. But for those who have read it, can definitely tell you that it's a told enough. I told enough. I definitely didn't tell all, and I had my reasons. I had a few reasons for not writing a tell-all. What the main reason is because I have a 10-year-old son who reads, who knows how to read very well, and I didn't want to taint any of his relationships with certain people, and there's just certain things I didn't want him to know about his mama either. So that kept a lot of things out of the book. And also, I'm getting married. Like, I'm getting married, y'all. So I don't know when. I don't even know to who. But at the end of the day, when I do get married, I want my husband to be able to walk into any room and nobody knows more about his Ebony than he does. So I was not going to put stuff into a book that I feel is going to travel across the world and the world knows more about me than my husband does. I'm a sap. Everybody who knows me and knows me well know that I'm a sap. I'm just as sappy as I want to be. So yeah, those were the two reasons my book is not a tell-all. Because I have a son that can read, and I was not trying to taint any of his relationships. And two, y'all not gonna know more than what my husband. What I'm gonna share with my husband if everybody know my business. So that was it. And but anyway, and as always, y'all, thank y'all for the support. The support has been so overwhelming. But this is what I want to say, y'all. Of course, my book is clearly, it's written from my heart. It's my truth. It was something that I was able to Save Sober and Sitting Pretty is the truth that set me free. That's why I was able to put my whole entire face on it comfortably, put my name on it. If you read the book, I actually say my whole name, since so many people are so curious, like, what does your case stand for? It's in the book. But I wrote it from my heart, and I just appreciate the feedback that you all have been giving me, the feedback that you all have posted on Amazon, the feedback that you all have posted on social media. But I just want to take this moment to give a shout out to the guys that have supported me. And it's been quite a few. And when they purchased the book, when I saw the names coming through, or when I was dropping books off, I'm like, what you gonna do with this book? You gonna give it to your mama, your sister, your cousin, your girlfriend, your wife, somebody? And it wasn't that. Like yesterday, I heard from about 4 guys. All the reviews that I got yesterday were from guys. They're actually